Hey guys, Tim here with Bizrok. I want to talk to you guys about a concept today that's really what we look at it as we say is, what is your why? All right. And this is more from an organizational standpoint, but what we find is that most organizations, they really focus on two of the three main statements that an organization should have. All right. And then what they have is they have a vision statement and they have a mission statement. But what I would argue is that they're missing the most important piece, which is actually the purpose statement. All right. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to go through this and I want to actually explain what the differences are between these three, because what I find is that if you try and research this on the internet, oftentimes even the journalists that are writing about this and writing for big corporate organizations, they get it wrong and they don't actually know the difference between the three, and it becomes really confusing for us. All right. So the first one I'm going to talk to you guys about is going to be the vision statement. And ultimately, your vision statement is, who are we becoming as an organization? All right. And I think that the vision statement's really important, but I kind of feel like that the vision statement's really important to like executive level leadership, right? Or if you've got some really hard charging team members, they really care about the vision statement also. So it's like, who are we becoming in the future, 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road? All right, that's the vision statement. Then we have our mission statement, and our mission statement really says what we do. All right, so the mission statement answers the question of what. What does our organization do? All right, so as we work with a lot of dental practices, it might be the way, or that you provide the type of care that you do to your patients, or the type of experience to your team, but it's really the what. All right. But what I find is that the most important one, but also the most often missed, is the purpose statement. And the purpose statement really talks about why the organization does what we do. And I will tell you that when we work with our organizations, we're really big on discovering our purpose statement, because ultimately I believe that it should be a part of all aspects of our business. We use it really heavily when we talk to, when we're talking to new applicants and when we're doing the recruiting process. What I want them to know is why our organization does what we do, why we're different. Do you guys remember when you were a kid and your parents used to ask you to do something? What was the first question you asked? Why? All right. So it's important from an organizational level that we actually answer that for our team and our patients so that they understand why we do the things that we do. It's often said that people don't lack motivation to hit goals, they lack purpose. That's why it's so important that you guys have a purpose statement and you explain to the team members of the organization why it is that you guys are doing the things that you do. All right. If you are going to start to work through your goals, that's why I highly recommend that you have purpose-driven goals. Again, your goals fall back on the why, right? So for those of you that don't have a purpose statement, or if you need help with it, and I'll tell you, this is a hard exercise. I wouldn't expect you to just, sit down and come up with it in a couple seconds. It takes some time to put this together. But I can't tell you, or I can't stress enough how important it is for your organization to have this, because in my opinion, this is a differentiator for your business. It's interesting, when we do polls, we only find that maybe about 5% of the organizations that we ask actually have a purpose statement in their organization. So what I would say is, if you want to differentiate yourself from your competition, if you want to differentiate yourself in the hiring or in the recruiting process, I think it's important that you guys have a purpose statement and have the ability to explain it to new team members and current team members why the organization does what it does. All right. If you got any questions on this, or you need help really crafting these statements, but more than anything, really discovering what your why is as an organization, reach out to us at Bizrok. We'd be more than happy to help. All right. You can reach us at bizrok.com. You can call us at 770-858-7785. Ultimately, guys, though, I can't stress enough how important it is that you guys have that purpose statement in place. So put a purpose statement in place, take your organization to the next level. All right. Hey, we look forward to seeing you and serving you soon.